It's trauma-inducing, guys. So welcome back.
Hi, welcome back to season 2, episode We Don't Know.
We're still broke and we're dumb.
This pickup has gone real fast.
That's it.
Wait, we're in sync.
All right. Goodbye. So welcome back.
Hi, welcome back to season 2, episode We Don't Know.
We're still broke and we're dumb. It's because, long story short, so we're recording for a different episode segment, which now I'll probably just tease because we're gonna probably
We can definitely tease it now.
So it's creating a life
you don't want to escape from.
Yeah, and it felt like a good flow.
Oh my god,
it was a solid fucking flow, and our dumbasses have not recorded for a long time. Technically, this was my fault, but
at least a full 30 minutes.
Yeah, so for the past 30 minutes, we've been recording.
Audio only, no video.
Yeah, the video stopped because I didn't know my phone didn't have enough storage. I should have probably in advance looked at it and be like, oh, I need to delete some shit or add it to my flash drive of some videos.
Yeah.
Probably also from the Vortex concert. That's why, because I have a bunch of videos. But so it was a good flow. So we decided we're gonna pivot to a different conversation. I'm gonna use ChatGPT.
So now we're going to be doing a completely different topic, and today we're going to be talking about our morning routines. So
that actually work.
Morning routines that actually work. And Bri and I'll preface some stuff while she's typing. So Bri and I have very different mornings and morning routines, right? And I think what we're talking about in the last episode that you will see later is that even though we work in a very similar educational setting, right? We both work for public universities. Our work is different. So we have different routines. I'll just start off with what my mornings look like in general. So I work for outreach at my university. So what that means is that I am constantly visiting different high schools and community colleges, mostly community colleges now, across Southern California. So San Diego, Orange County, LA County, really that's kind of the main areas that I work in. And my schedule is never consistent. So that means that I get to kind of choose what time I wake up, what time I, get ready for work, those type of things. Yes, I still have to clock in per se at 8 a.m. They still expect me to be answering my emails. But if I don't actually have to be at the physical location until noon, I'm going to be in my pajamas until 9, so my morning routine is going to look very different. I get to wake up and I get to make matcha that morning. But if I have to be in the office at 8 a.m., then I'm waking up at 6:20. I don't even drink anything or eat anything until 10 a.m. when I get to the office.
Yeah, mine's completely different. I actually have a decent, you could look at it. I have a decent routine, but my struggle is when I have to change my routine. I kind of not good with change, but we'll get into that. So my routine, I work in higher ed as well, but my hours are completely different compared to hers because she does traveling, she does all that stuff. I don't do that. I work from 10 to 8 p.m., which means I start my day near 5:10 in the morning because I go to the gym at 6 a.m., get my workout in, have a slow morning, eat, prep my stuff, watch some TV maybe, shower, do makeup, all that stuff. And it's a lot of that. And then the majority of my day, the rest of my day is at the office until 8 o'clock. And then I come home, decompress, wash everything that I needed to use for the next day, prep my workout clothes, making sure they're out, and then go to sleep pretty much around 9:30.
How do you do all of that?
And talk to my boyfriend maybe sometimes too.
Just sometimes.
In the we do phone calls sometimes at night around 9, and then we'll do it for 30 minutes, 9:30, because he also goes to bed early.
Yeah.
We're old people. The latest we stay up, it's 10.
For sure. That's crazy.
How do I do that? I don't know.
How do you prep everything in an hour?
Oh, it's because I get into focus mode. I get in hyper focus, and I think it comes from being an athlete, because it's tunnel vision.
Okay.
Because I'm like, I already know exactly what I need to do as soon as I get home. Like tomorrow, like when I get home, I'm like, okay, I need to change. I need to take off my makeup. I need to put the stuff and wash it in the sink. I need to prep everything. Do I need stuff from the gym? Do I need to charge my headphones? Do I need to do it? Like, I have like kind of a to-do list in my head. And I think it turns into like a heavy tunnel vision. I do have my pause moments, and I talk to my stepmom, I talk to my dad, talk to my brother, make sure Mojo ate, because sometimes Mojo likes to do a protest right now. Mojo's my dog. For any context of like, who's Mojo? Mojo's my dog, and he likes to boycott and protest until I get home to eat, because he's on my routine. So like after I get home around like 7 a.m. from the gym, he's up. Like as soon as he hears the door, he's up, and he's like, it's time for breakfast. So this dog is on my routine.
Just turn this from morning routines to like daily routines, because
it's like
I'm
a
curious
mix.
to hear your nighttime routine also.
My nighttime routine is that,
like, you know how people do like their 8 to 5 after, or what is it? They're 5 to 9 after their 8 to 5.
Well, I mean, yeah, because like in the summer, because I work 8 to 5.
Right.
So like my after, if you want to go into my 5 to 9, my 5 to 9 looks like I work out at the school's gym because there's no one there. So then I work out there to also kill traffic.
Yeah.
So then I work out there, do my workout, leave around like 6-ish. Drive home, shower. Usually there's dinner, so I'll probably eat, then watch some TV, maybe read, talk to my boyfriend once he gets home.
On the days that you work 8 to 5.
As the days I work 8 to 5.
Like right now you're working 10 to
8.
Yeah. And like by the time you get home, I'm barely eating dinner. Like, yeah, I get off at 5. What time do you eat?
I eat at work, and I eat around like 6.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
We eat early dinners.
I get home right around like 5 or whatever, right when I'm clocking out of work, whether it's I'm clocking out of a physical location or I'm like on my laptop. Close my laptop, I change out of my like work outfit, so I put on like my lounge clothes, right, to lounge around the house, and then I just scroll on TikTok,
doom scroll,
take a nap. I take like a 20-minute nap. I wake up at like 6:30ish. I start like prepping like dinner to help my mom cook, and then she gets home at 7:30. We finish cooking. We all eat at like 8, and then it's like a circle of who's gonna take a shower, right? Depending on whether my brother worked, then it's like, okay, his shower, my shower. The mornings, if like I said, you know, depending on what time I wake up, right? If I have to be anywhere like early, we're all fucked. Because then it's me, my mom, and if my dad's working like early morning, then it's also my dad. And like the three of us need to like use the bathroom, get in the shower. Yeah. Like then we're fucked. Like that's routine funny. Is horrible.
Everyone kind of jumps off the rails. Like for me, like thankfully, like we all have like 2 showers here. So like my parents have theirs in their room. So like it's easy for me just to like shower in the morning.
I'm looking at my father that's not watching this video because we should have 2 showers, but
I think it just depends. I think it's just because how my room, like kind of like going to the next thing, like ideal versus reality. Like what does your dream morning routine look like? What does your actual mornings look like right now? My actual mornings look like, as a lot of athletes and my students say, you're crazy. I get that a lot. So I think my real morning routine has been because when I was younger, I was so disciplined to have a routine. And I think it's because even when I was younger and like going far back as a high school, I woke up, go to school, soccer practice for the high school, come back home, eat, do some homework, leave for night practice for club, go back home, shower, eat, finish homework, go to bed. So and like that was the routine. And I think because routines were so successful for me, I had to stick with something, and I think it became like a second nature of like needing a routine. But if I had a dream one, it would be not working, living for free and still making money for some reason.
It's not a routine, that's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. Having to take my sweet ass time, because I feel like I don't. I think that's what I struggle with. It's like I don't give myself time sometimes. I don't know if that makes sense.
You don't gift it to yourself?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You're very, because what you're doing is that you are very like you said, you're very structured in the way that you work. And so everything needs to be very structured. You don't really give yourself a lot of like wiggle room or just like downtime to sit unless it's like the weekend. But even on the weekend, like you went on a run this morning.
Yeah.
And then you took the dog for a walk.
Yeah.
You know, at the time that you were doing that, I woke up, I brushed my teeth, took a shower, started putting my makeup on and drove over here. Like, what time did you wake up this morning?
8.
Okay. I set my alarm for 8:30. I got in the shower at 8:40. Okay. Like after I woke up, brushed my teeth, you know, did everything.
Mm-hmm.
Showered. And then I started getting ready for the day. You went on a run.
That's how I was getting ready for the day.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like very different, right? Like you got up at almost the same time. We almost got up at the same time. You went for a run. You took the dog on a walk. You still like, you know, showered, got ready and everything by the time I got here. But to be fair, I had to cram everything into a shorter time because it takes me an hour to get here. Anyways, wild. Insane. I think... Oh, sorry.
No, go. What
I was going to say, if I had an ideal routine, ideally, I would work 10 to 3 every day. I think that would be perfect for me.
Not working.
Well, so like...
If we're being realistic, there also... I think parts of our job, we really don't have to work all the whole day.
No, absolutely.
It's like, because like there's sometimes like I think because I'm so structured, like I finish when I get to work.
Yeah.
My routine there is pretty solid. Like I finish everything probably by like 1.
Yeah.
And then I'm kind of just either reading or watching stuff and then doing little stuff for the day.
Yeah. And then it depends, right? Like my work, you know, because I'm always at different schools, most of my time at the community colleges is spent between the hours of 10 and 3. And then I get home. So now it's like 3:34. And then I'm just answering emails for the last like hour.
Yeah.
Like I wish that I could get up and like just clock in 10 to 3 and not have to worry about like I have to get up at 7 because I need to drive. And you know, like you have to work backwards, right? So I have to be there at 10. My work starts at 10, which means I have to be there by 9:45, which means I have to leave by X time, which means I need to be up by this time. And that's if I want time to like grab a coffee and a bagel beforehand. Or do I just pack a lunch for the day? Like it's all these things.
I do see you like posting that you're at a coffee shop.
I love.
Like now in your 20s, when you're doing routines, do you struggle with like the changes when you have to restructure?
No, because my whole life is about restructuring things, I feel. So, but I think what makes my morning routine successful is that I give myself enough time to like lollygag. So like I set my alarm for 6:20 knowing I'm not going to get out of bed until 6:30, you know? So it's like I give myself that time to kind of like roll around, be like, okay, I open my phone and I'm like, where am I going today? Right?
Yeah.
So like, even though it's bad for you to open your phone first thing in the morning, I have to just because I never remember where I'm going because I'm never
Your routine is going also besides the apps, your work app.
Yeah, my work app. My like literally that's the first thing I do in the morning is open my work calendar and be like, where am I going today? So I know what time I have to like actually be out of the house by.
Yeah.
And so then it's like knowing that I'm waking up at a certain hour to be productive, right? If I don't have to be there at 10, I'm waking up at 7, but I know that I'm going to be productive because I get to wake up, I get to make myself a matcha, I get to have a very like relaxed morning where I'm like putting on music, drinking my matcha, doing my makeup, and then like I'm still checking my email on my phone just to make sure nobody needs anything from me.
No, for real.
And like that's a productive morning to me.
I think that's similar. I think I do have also like my dilly dally moments. I think waking up at 5:10 because I know I'm gonna get up at 5:20 to get ready to go to the gym. I also think I do have a dilly dallying hour after 7 and I finish getting my makeup and like I'm waiting for my hair to dry and I blow dry it and whatever, and like I have time to eat and stuff and like watch TV all day and like pack my lunch, dinner,
both of them.
Yeah, so I think I do have my dilly dallying hour around between like 7 to like 8:30 or 8:40 because I leave at like 9 to get to work at 10.
Yeah.
But it's still, I think I still struggle though with changing it though.
Do you eat lunch at 12?
No, I don't really take a break.
So as soon as you clock in at 10, you're not eating until like 6?
No. Like I eat snacks and stuff, but like I don't take a designated hour.
for lunch.
I kind of just eat at when I feel like, all right, I'm gonna eat.
Yeah.
Like, cause my schedule is so different.
Yeah, but your only like true meal is the one that you eat at like dinner time.
Yeah. Unless like I pack an extra sandwich. Sometimes I do, and I'm like, all right, I'm eating a sandwich. So, but I don't really take like an hour.
Yeah, you don't take that like traditional
12 to 1.
Yeah, lunch hour.
Because me, it's like, all right, 5 to 6. I'm not gonna say.
Yeah.
I was gonna say whatever the children's slang.
Yeah. What else?
Oh.
Trial and error. You know what I actually have been trial and error.
Trialing.
Blah, blah, blah.
Ling.
I not a morning routine per se, but like my weekend routine.
Mm-hmm.
And I've actually been pretty bad at it the last like couple of weeks, but I've always wanted to make Sundays like my reset day. So I can do like a face mask when I get home, you know, like do like a face mask, not like one of those sheet masks, but like little like mud masks, you know, and like do like the hair mask, the mud mask, like do all that kind of like freshening up.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gotten hard because my boyfriend's off on Sundays. So like that's the only like weekend like day that we get to see each other, you know, and like spend like a full day together. Right?
Yeah.
So like when I go home later, like we're going to go out. So I'm like,
oh shit.
Yeah.
See, I'm the complete opposite. Sundays are my reset days. Even after this, like, I'm a prep all my snacks.
Yeah.
I'm a prep. Well, because we have that off on Tuesday.
Right, Tuesday.
That's just now farmer's worker day.
Yeah.
I know. Jesus. I still like have my meals like Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
With their food preps.
Yeah.
But like I have that and I'm like still prepping. And still like Sundays like my minimalist day where I don't do much.
Yeah. I think I just need to change it to Saturdays because he works Saturdays, so
maybe
most of the time.
But yeah, I do have a reset day. I do have a reset, which is Sundays. Like Sundays are second grade. Same thing with my partner. His days are Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
Like those are now like me sleeping over and knowing our routines are very similar even, which also is a good topic, is blending routines with your partner.
I feel like that's good for you because you guys are able to like do that. Let me move out into an apartment first and then we'll talk about it.
No, I'll talk about it briefly, but like my partner and I, like we both know Sundays is reset day because it's preparing for the week.
Yeah.
So I kind of got a taste of it when I not even first, like after a few weekends staying over. Which is really nice because now I know we can actually do format pretty similar, because like it's like groceries, cleaning, laundry, like, so I think it's still very structured because I do the same thing. I usually start on Fridays some of my errands, like I do the grocery run, I do my laundry, but that's just because like I work remote Friday, so it's just easier that way. And versus still Sunday though, it's like prepping everything.
Yeah.
But still I help him, like his is like groceries, laundry and all that stuff, but like so I know like it's similar in that area. Like it is a reset day, no matter what.
And you get to like, you have one set like work from home day, so you know it's pretty consistent. Like I get to set my own each week, so every week it's different. Like,
so what is it this week?
I think I work from home on Thursday this week.
Fun.
Yeah. But like last week, I don't think I had any work from home days because I was traveling the full week, and then I had a Friday off. Like I called in sick on Friday. But I get to set my work from home days, so I also kind of get to do it around his schedule, right? Because he works Wednesday through Sunday. So for the most part, I'm like, okay, those are the days where like I know I have the night to kind of like prep things for myself because he's not going to come over. Like we're not going to hang out after work. So it's easier for me to do like a work from home day on the days that he's working. So that way I can go like and do my laundry and do grocery shopping at lunchtime and like do all these different things to like get myself set.
So which leads to this: barriers and honest struggles. Why is it hard to maintain routines? Late nights, burnout, lack of motivation, give permission to not be perfect. Because it's true, our routines suck.
But I think it's hard to keep a schedule because you're also trying to fit so many people into your life a lot of the time, right? Like I'm still trying to fit in dinner with my family. When are you and I going to coordinate a hangout? You know,
it's like every month.
Right. Like, when are you and I going to coordinate something? When am I going to see my family? When am I seeing my boyfriend? You know, like, how do I tell him no, even though I really want to see him, because we're not going to see each other all week?
I think that's kind of like where I'm at right now, because like my boyfriend wants to see me, but we're in such a hectic time right now with learning new stuff and his job and all that stuff that we're trying to adjust. And I think it's kind of common, like, knowing that I'm not going to unfortunately be able to see him as much, and like that's an adjustment, that's some changes, but I think also that I think you're right, it's like building those schedules around people, like, when am I going to see you, what am I going to do when birthdays coming up right now, like already planning in advance for April, knowing like I'm gonna have brunch with my mom for her birthday, it's like filling those slots, like even with my other friend being like, let me know when you're free. I'm like, I don't even know when I'm free.
Right. And so me and my coworker, she was like, hey, do you want to have like lunch or like dinner on Friday? Because I know I bailed on you because I was sick last time. And I was like, oh, actually, I'm not going to be available on Friday. She's like, well, how about Monday? And I was like, Monday's normally one of the days that like I see Omar, but then it's like, oh, like I'm going to see my friend instead, you know? And he's very like supportive of that. He's always been like, you have friends. Like, don't deny your friends.
Same with him. Like, he's like, okay, have fun, be safe. Like, I said I'll call him later because he called me earlier today, and I was like, okay, well, Jeanette's here. Like, I'll call you later. Like, I'll call you in the afternoon. He's like, yeah, go have fun, be safe.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, like I haven't called him today, but he knows that I'm with you, and then I'm gonna see him later. So I was like, hey, I'll just call you on my way back, so you know, like, kind of what time to come over. And my mom was like, am I going to see you for dinner? And I was like, no, we're going to go out for dinner and drinks later. Some drinks. Which I'm already hungry for lunch.
Yeah, same.
Wrap it up.
It was such
a good flow.
Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. We were in the other segment, bro. And it was it was such a flow state. And we just kind of, we had our first L.
Yep.
We did.
Yeah.
Because even the first season, we didn't have a solid L. This is our first L of like, we had such a good flow state of our current, like our next episode, which is creating the life you want to escape from.
You don't want to escape from.
You don't want to escape from. You want to create a life you want to escape from? Here's how. So, that's such a lie. But it was such a good flow, and I think
I think we feel almost burnt out right now.
Which honestly leads to a struggle. Because like even this is a schedule. Like we had to schedule ourselves into our lives. Yeah, but I meant like even doing an episode.
Oh yeah.
Like doing podcast episodes, like that's part of a routine. That's part of a schedule.
Yeah.
Like because like I remember like for comparing from first season to this season.
Yeah.
We had a solid
routine. Like every 2 weeks was like then, this and then this.
I think because of our lives that changes. We got into relationships. Our job changes. You're now in a senior position. You have more commitments and responsibilities. My schedule's just psycho.
Yeah.
I think that even changed because like now we do it like maybe our goal is at least once a month to record.
Yeah.
To like keep it fed and like I'm not gonna lie, even me a little bit neglecting the podcast Instagram. Hey, we have a special guest coming around. Come here.
You want to get in the frame? This is
you Mojo. Have anything to say? All right, that was good contact, guys. Anything else?
No,
he's camera shy.
But yeah, the Instagram, which I mean, I don't fault you for it. You know, like she runs it all by herself. She runs all of her social media.
Everything.
By ourselves. If nobody remembers from the very beginning, she said, I want to do a podcast. I will edit, record, do all the social media. I just had to show up. And so here we are.
So up. Like even this is a schedule. Like I think it changes. It even goes into like life adapting. Like our lives are just continuously adapting because now we're doing this once a month and like we're still committed. And like we enjoy this, but I think it's just become a hobby. Like it's always been a hobby.
No, yeah.
But I think it's just more of like, you know, life is changing.
Yeah.
The timelines are changing. Our timelines are changing, even though like
if you could see our calendars between our work and personal calendars,
they look psycho.
Jesus.
They look really crazy. I give her props because she uses like Google Calendar. I don't. I use actual little calendars. That has everything.
I feel like that's a bigger prop that you still use physical calendars.
Hey, it has Pedro Pascal on it. I don't mind.
You're welcome.
Pedro Pascal.
So yes, I color coordinate my calendars.
I have different calendars. I have a calendar at work that's just the work calendar, and then I have another calendar behind it that's just general.
That would confuse me. See,
It doesn't though.
And I can't
It's because
do that because
that calendar is a week by week.
Oh,
Like the work one I
Yeah.
have, so it's like all my week this week.
Yeah.
What does the work look like?
Uh-huh.
And then I have that calendar on my wall.
yeah,
Like that's just general, like of games for athletes that I could go to,
yeah.
birthdays, any other life events is all there too.
I feel like I need like that on the go calendar, you know. So I think the digital calendar works really well
I
because then
can't do it.
I can see everything.
I can't do it, but I think it just depends on like
But
what you're trying to do.
You've always been a very like writing, like
I love writing. It's fun.
physical forms.
I think it
person.
just came from like journaling and
yeah
that
I know you love
escapism.
Journaling and painting is very much your escapism.
In coloring, I've gone back to coloring. One of my coloring books are at his house right now, but I have like 5 others. But fun, relatable segment. What is that? Thoughts we thought we would fix in our
Things
life.
we thought.
Oh, sorry, things and thoughts that we. Come on. We thought we could fix in our life, but didn't. Realistic versus unrealistic. Not even ignore the morning, but
We've already-
routine
yeah.
expectations.
I feel like we already talked about that.
Things we thought we fixed in our life, though.
What did I think I fixed in my life?
But didn't?
You know, I really thought that I had fixed like my like whole like skincare routine. I was like, yes, I
Your
got
skin
it down.
looks great.
Thank you. It's the makeup. It is. I feel like I've really got a good makeup routine going right now.
That's
So
good.
it's, like,
For
covering
anyone.
up.
I mean, my routine's still the fucking same.
Oh, mine adapts
Brows
all the time.
And eyelashes, and I'm good. But I will say,
Sorry, I feel like it keeps touching my face. So I'm like, oh my god, am I getting makeup like foundation on it?
no, whatever.
But
But I think, however, I think I do have a good like natural light makeup if I do put more makeup on though.
you do. See, and that's the thing that I hate you for. Not that I actually hate you for, but like you have a very like very simple like do you even use like skin tints
What's skin tints?
or like foundation? Like what do you
I use a primer and then
do you put foundation on your face?
my natural, if I'm gonna put more makeup on, is primer.
Uh-huh.
I use bronzer,
Uh-huh.
concealer,
Uh-huh.
blush.
Yeah.
That's it.
Is that like your daily makeup?
No,
Okay, what
This
is
is my daily makeup.
So what is it? What did you put on your face today?
brows,
Uh-huh.
the mascara.
That's it.
That's it.
See, I hate you. Like
And
because
lotion.
because your skin is very like consistent. Like you have a very even skin tone. You don't have a lot of like pimples or like acne or anything. You don't have acne scars, which is really
except
good.
when I get my period, because right now I do have a
Right.
scar because that got fucked.
Right. But like I have like acne scars that like do not go away. And so my like morning routine, literally every single morning when I go to work, it's primer, foundation, blush, powder, eyebrows, lipstick, mascara.
And she's giving that bitch.
I've realized that I can't go anywhere without doing my lips nowadays, but I kind of freaking love it.
I can't do my lips because chapstick.
No, it's the shout out NYX. Please sponsor me.
Yo, Old Navy.
Oh yeah.
I'm wearing it. Sponsor.
This is Uniqlo. The shorts are Levi's.
This is Old Navy. This is Old Navy. Tats are from Tina. You should do it. It's great.
But yes, so NYX, it's a lip liner stain. So
Okay.
very different than the one you have to like paint on. I don't know if you've seen those TikToks where it's like
No.
okay. Anyways, this one's like a little pencil, but like liquid. It's like a liquid eyeliner. You know what liquid eyeliner is?
Yes, I know what
Okay.
that is.
So it's like that, but it's a lip stain, and then I use like a NYX lip staining like everything.
Mm-hmm.
Obsessed with them.
You know what's funny is that she has to like make sure I know what makeup product it is, or else I'm lost.
Yeah, just stains. I love stains nowadays. So
Now you asking me, do you know what a liquid eyeliner is? Yes.
you don't wear eyeliner.
I know I don't.
So I don't know if you.
But I do know what it is.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's funny
You
that
didn't know what a skin tint was.
No, you're right. You're right. Because I don't. What is it though? You never even described it.
So a skin tint is like, think of it as like sunscreen, but
Okay.
with color. So it's almost like foundation, but it's sunscreen with color.
Okay. I mean, my primer has sunscreen in it.
That's basically what it is. My moisturizer has sunscreen in it.
I think we kind of still, even now, went off topic.
We did.
I think we just talked about routines in general.
We did.
And routine adaptations.
Yeah, because it's important. A routine is not just a morning routine. It's a holistic routine.
I think I still want to bring out one of the, let's do a teaser of the next episode.
Aren't you going to, like, use one of the clips that we have?
Yeah, but, like, I want to talk about part of this.
Oh, okay.
Because the next episode now is going to be so good because it was such a good flow.
Wait, check. Dude, when I was in high school, I don't know if I've told you this. When I was in high school, my goal was like, okay, don't be like 16 and pregnant, right? And then it was like, don't be like 18 and pregnant, right? Like the older I got, the more I just kept
Hispanic pregnancy, guys.
100%. I mean, I passed when my mom gave birth to me, right? Like she was in her
same.
20s. But
my mom was 18.
Like when I was
18.
when I was graduating high school, I was like, okay, by the time I'm like 22, like I would have been engaged, right? And then
That's so fucking delusional.
And then I got to college
because that was me too.
right? So then we get to college, and I'm like, oh, I'm 20, like 22. I'm barely graduating college.
Yeah.
Like hell no. So then I was like, okay, maybe like 26, right? And then I turned 24, and I was like, I need to just not have a set time, because then I'm just gonna be disappointed in myself.
Yeah.
If I don't hit it. B, at 24, our lives were so everywhere.
We were everywhere when we were 24.
Yeah, 24,
Because
25.
we had our single phase.
Uh-huh.
Because that's when we went to San Diego and like, we're bumping.
In 2024.
Yeah.
Yes.
We were bumping.
We were already 25.
We were faded. That was so fun.
Only.
Alcohol only. But
would
like
just
you
like
could
to
tell like our
disclose.
photos.
Because my mom watches this, so alcohol only.
Yeah, alcohol only. But like you could tell in our photos, like
it was so fun.
It was so fun. It was a good time.
Did
it was
we
a
go
good
to San Diego
long
twice?
time. Yeah, we did a
like summer and Christmas.
We did a wild one, and then we did like
The tame
civil
one. Yeah. Yeah.
But it was so fun. It was a really fun time. As much as like it was so like we were so lost in the sauce. It was so fun.
And you know what's funny talking about timelines is that I've talked to my boyfriend a lot, right? Mm-hmm. And it was like, oh, if I would have found you 2 years sooner. And I'm like, if I would have found him 2 years sooner, I would not have been ready.
If I would have found if I would have found him at that time, like, I would have.
It would have been bad.
It would have been bad.
We would have ruined it.
I would have, for sure, because I was still in too many stupid situationships that were crap. No, yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
but like you bring out a good point. I wasn't even ready, and like now, because it came in when I least expected it.
Same.
It now I'm like, yeah, I'm protecting.
Which is funny because a girl from my master's program, there was like right before I graduated, I spent the night on her couch because I needed to go like do a presentation for school, and she let me crash there, and we were talking about it, and she was like, I was like, oh, I'm in a really bad place, blah blah blah, and she was like, it'll come when you least expect it. She was like, you just need to stop.
I hate that
trying
stupid saying,
so hard,
bro, because like it makes me. I hate that. You come when you least expect. Fuck y'all. But then it did. I was like, damn it.
It did. It did.
Like thinking back to that, man, I love that fool so much. I hate you.
And he knows it. He knows like, you know, what was happening during that time. We've kind of talked about it.
You did too.
Right? And so it's like if I would have found him sooner, I would have jeopardized everything.
I remember.
And when he came in, I was so like against wanting to actually fall in love with him.
Yeah.
You know?
I remember.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Zoe put me on blast from that, because you know how like I was debating on the second date or like something. Zoe decided to put me on blast when she met him, and it was like, did you know I was the reason why you went on a second date? I was like, okay,
thanks.
I thought I was gonna say it subtly, but fine. But she's like, yeah, she was deciding, she wasn't sure. And then I just started asking her questions of like, do you like spending time with her? She was like, yeah. And he's like, do you want to see him again? I was like, yeah. And she's like, then you need to fucking ask him.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So, and she's like, yeah, you're the reason you even got a second date. So I was like, so this is so bad because I was so stubborn. I mean, come on, going back to the first day, I called you 30 minutes early complaining of like, why am I doing this?
Yes. Yeah, I remember that.
And like, who would have thought?
You know the conversations that we had about
I know, but I think
my
it's funny,
boyfriend.
like now where we're at, I think it's funny. I'm like, I'm literally so like in love with you, like I can't.
Yeah.
Like it's like the best thing ever.
The other day,
Hate you.
You know what's funny is that in the beginning, I used to say that I hated him. He'd be like, "Love you," and I'd be like, "I hate you," and he was like, "I know you do." And
Because that's you saying I love you without being
like,
in denial.
I don't say it anymore. Like I don't say I hate you. Like I will just dead ass look at him and be like, "I love you so much."
I'm like, you're annoying. And then he's like, you hate me. I'm like, I'm literally obsessed with you.
The other day, we were going to dinner, and I looked at him and I just started crying. And I was like, I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm crying.
That was
He was like,
PMSing.
no. And he was like, it's okay. Like, you can cry. And then I was like, I don't know why I'm crying right now. But I think it was just like from like happiness and like pure like relief.
Safe.
Yeah. Like release of like safety. And like, he's the first one that's ever told me like, it's okay to cry. And I was like, whoa.
I cry all the time. I'm a sensitive human. I think that's what he's still learning is that I cry about a lot of things.
Yeah.
Even the littlest things. So like I have to remind him like I'm a very overly sensitive person. I will cry about a lot.
Yeah. And then he was like, stop crying, you're gonna make me cry. He was like, we're both water signs. And I was like, you're right. I was like, okay, let me stop.
I'm earth and water.
That's so good, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're both emotional humans. We're both strong emotionals. Not emotional, but just strong emotions.
You feel your emotions intensely.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyways, that was a very large tangent of a sneak peek.
Yeah, because it's just like that timeline, even that, like.
Yeah.
But I also liked when you brought up like how you feel like you see from his siblings versions of your timelines.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to originally talk about.
Oh, you should have told me that.
Yeah, but this part was funny too, though.
But yeah, I love like his older sister seeing like her with her family, like she's building her family, right?
Yeah.
Because her baby is like, he just turned 1. And then she's gonna have another one, and so they're gonna like move out into like a house right out of their apartment. And then like his younger sister, she's like 23, 24, so then it's like, oh my god, like we were just talking about where we were at 24, you know. So it's like, damn, seeing her and like going through that whole like relationship, like, am I doing this, am I not doing this? And then seeing his little sister, she's like 15, 16, and I'm like, ooh, these 15 and 16 year olds are nothing like how I was at 15 and 16. Real. Nothing wrong. Love you. There's nothing wrong with you.
I know.
At all.
I'm just more like when you see them now outside, I'm like, where's your parents? Please.
I would just like to make it known that if you ever see this, I still care about you a lot. I just feel like it's crazy to know that I'm 10 years older than you. And
we were in your shoes. To be
100%.
fair, like we were in your shoes, but it was such a different timeline of it, though.
It's so funny to be like,
I had emo bangs and
like 2015 was such a different time. 2016 was such a different time, but it was so different.
Crazy.
All right, we're gonna wrap this up and get some lunch.
I'm starving.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining. I don't know what episode number this is.
It was chaos and it was fun.
It was. Enjoy the routines and the chaos above. Maybe that will be the title.
Routines and the chaos.
Follow us Instagram, TikTok,
YouTube,
Spotify. Like, share, subscribe. I said that fluid.
Good job.
Thanks. We'll be here. We'll still be broke. And enjoy.
Bye.
Good night.